Well, welcome back to Village Rise Adventure, where Sid is playing... back to playing Fallout New Vegas. And, well, the kind of trouble we can get into. We're just going to help the Brotherhood out. And, yeah. Started.
The lockdown is lifted!
Yeah.
The patrols are going to start up again. Do you know what this means? I'll actually be able to get into a real fight! I wonder what it'll be against. Raiders? Rad Scorpions? Death Claws? Oh, I can't wait! So what's up?
Shouldn't you be in school or something?
Head Scribe Taggart quickly realized my extraordinary talent when I took the mandatory VR combat testing. Soon after that, he requested that I get transferred to VR specialist training, serving as his assistant. I miss hanging out with the other students all the time, but at least I get to skip all those boring lectures.
What's with all the computers?
It's our virtual reality training hall. We don't really go out all that often anymore, so this is how we stay sharp.
You said any more before. Did the Brotherhood used to go out more?
Yeah, a lot more. Back when we were at the Helios station. Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about that, especially with outsiders. So forget you just heard that, okay?
Tell me about yourself.
Well, like just about everyone else here, I grew up in the Brotherhood. My father was a scribe and my mother a paladin.
So who do you take after more, your mother or your father?
I don't know. I'm a little like both of them, I guess. If I had to choose, I really don't know which I'd pick. That's a question I've been asked a lot lately, since it's something I have to decide for myself soon.
What do you mean decide for yourself?
I'm currently an apprentice in the Brotherhood, and recently became eligible for journeyman status. But first I have to decide which order I want to join. The Knights or the Scribes?
Tell me about the Knights.
Knights are in charge of all of our equipment. Power armor, Gatling lasers, you name it. All of it built and maintained by Knights. Knights also get to go out on patrols, scouting assignments, and support the Paladins in offensive operations. Being a Knight would mean getting to see more of the world, fight the Brotherhood's enemies, and possibly someday become a Paladin like my mother.
Yeah, I think it's time for me to go.
Later.
Later. At that. Oh.
Morning.
How can I? Can't remember if I learned how to use the power armor yet or not.
Welcome, outsider. Welcome. The lockdown has been officially lifted, and everyone seems to be in good spirits. With the surface open to us once again, Hardin's already started talk of sending a force out to attack Helios, but I hope to dissuade him. What can I do for you?
Let's see. I want to join the Brotherhood.
You've certainly earned the right, but I'm afraid there's a slight matter of protocol that must be dealt with first. Exceptional individuals, like yourself, are sometimes allowed to join the Brotherhood if they perform a valuable service for it. While your actions up to this point have been commendable, I am afraid they don't quite qualify as such a service. However, I do have another task that fits the bill rather nicely. Would you consider undertaking it?
Yeah, what's the task?
As one of our patrols discovered, the mutants just to the northeast have become strangely violent in the years we were secluded. However, this turn of events could also be an opportunity. We mostly left the equipment of the communications array there alone, out of respect. As the inhabitants have now proven themselves hostile, no more respect will be accorded them, making their equipment fair game. I want you to head up to the summit of Black Mountain and install this remote signal transmitter in one of their consoles. It will allow us to tap into the radar and other detection systems running there, assuming they're still operational. If we're going to operate on the surface again, it would be nice to do so with as much information at our fingertips as possible. Good luck.
Alrighty, let's go. Eyesight to the blind. Huh? There you go. Hold on. And there's that guy.
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with?
Nothing new. Gotcha. Right, gotta get used to a different game. Yeah, I don't think I ever did this quest. It'll be easy now since I already took out Black Mountain. That was it. Missed him by that much. Ah, they got one. Ah. A little bit more personal, huh? Oh, he's dug down there now? Dinner. Oh no, there's a lot of them all of a sudden. Minigun. Oh, yeah, he's gone. Okay. Is it market? Neil! Oh, almost shot you, Neil.
There's nothing here for you, human. Though it is always good to see you.
Alright, cool. Frames, 60 frames a second. Ooh, I need more. There you go. Nothing really important. Install the remote signal transmitter. You quickly install the device as directed. Immediately, a small green light on it begins pulsing, indicating that it has begun transmitting. Alright, time to run back. Oh man, I am so jacked up on fucking coffee right now. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe it's just a game. I don't know what to do. I saw some red. Why are you running? I wanna live to see tomorrow. This is the bathroom. Let's just go in a circle. Doctor.
I heard we have you to thank for McNamara having a change of heart. Thank you. So what can I do for you?
So you're a doctor.
Yes, I handle all medical needs in the bunker. If you're ever wounded, I can treat you. For a fee. Normally I'd just be the base's medical officer. But my other duties say otherwise.
What services can you perform, huh?
We have equipment here to treat most physical injuries. Lacerations, broken bones, that sort of thing. We also carry a full supply of antitoxins. You may have noticed the bark scorpions up above. Though tiny, their venom packs quite a punch. Treating scorpion stings is my most common procedure. I can also treat any form of radiation sickness you pick up out in the waste. No matter what stage. Save the last.
Mention other duties you had.
I'm this bunker's head scribe in everything but name. I supervise the research teams. I collate the reports. I attend the meetings. But for reasons beyond me, that buffoon Taggart still gets the title. And don't get me started on that little pet of his. Everyone around here knows what's going on there but her.
Why not telling them?
Oh, I tried. The Elder listened patiently to my carefully constructed argument regarding why the buffoon should lose his position. Then he just as patiently explained to me that Taggart's work was vital to our cause, and that he wasn't to be trifled with lesser matters. But vital to our cause? Hardly.
Hey, medical supplies.
I suppose I have a few things around that I can spare.
Can I get rid of? Pulse wines. Yep. Plasma. Yeah, plasma mines. Yeah, get rid of it. Laser rifle. Yep. Grenades. Get rid of bumper sword. Mainly because I just want. Oh, that's Stimpack, baby. Yeah.
Thanks.
Later, Gator. Where's this other motherfucker at?
How may I assist you? Have you heard the news? Elder McNamara has lifted the lockdown. Good news for this store, let me tell you. I can't wait to start getting more goods. So what are you here for?
Anything I help you with?
If you must know, my inventory check this week shows that our weapon count is 1 short. Somehow we're missing a laser pistol. Hardin will have my head if I don't find that weapon soon. I can't delay my report to him any longer.
I could look around for the pistol.
If you happen to find it, bring it here right away. I might be able to throw a few supplies your way if you do.
Sounds awesome.
Seems the destruction of the monorail didn't slow the NCR down much. How many troops do they have? Welcome to the range. Feel free to use any open lane.
What do you think about weapons that got missing?
Torres must be getting desperate if she's accepting help on this one. I'll tell you what I told her. My records show that Initiate Stanton was the last to check it out, but checked it back in a day later.
A Stanton, you say? I like coffee. Alright.
Hello.
Hello. Bam!
Greetings, my friend. I hope I can be of some assistance to you.
I installed the device up at Black Mountain as instructed.
Yes, we've already started receiving telemetry from it. This will be a great help in our future efforts, and I thank you. Now then, it is my great honor to bestow upon you the title of Paladin of the Brotherhood for meritorious service above and beyond the call of duty. I'm afraid a formal ceremony was out of the question, given our current state, but I hope this will make up for it. I had the Knights refurbish a suit of our power armor for your use. It's one of the earlier models, but it should serve you well. Now I suppose I'm going to have to show you how to use it, aren't I?
Please do.
First, let's go over how to put it on. There. I think you've got the knack of it now. You should now be able to wear any kind of power armor you come across. I've also given the order that all of our equipment be made available to you, not just the more mundane arms.
Yay!
You're a member of the Brotherhood now, and your gear should reflect that. Lastly, you will be allowed to come and go as you please. You've done so much for us that to do otherwise would be a crime. I just ask that you keep the Brotherhood's interests at heart in all your dealings. Remember that you will always have a home here.
Oh, you guys are breaking my heart. Yo, what's up, Hardin? What's up, Holmes? How you feeling now that you're allowed to go out? Huh?
It looks like you've managed to talk some sense into the Elder Outsider. Be assured I'll still be keeping an eye on him. Your efforts to help this chapter are not unappreciated. Now what can I do for you?
I guess I need to get going now that you're chilled.
Bye.
Bye. It's usually how I interact with people on my job. Just go, bye. I got fucking work to do. Bye. Want to socialize? So yeah, call me. Text me. I'm gonna text her. I live in a world where everybody's kind of nuts.
The monorail didn't slow the NCR down much.
That's right.
Troops do they have?
Yeah?
Nothing new. Gotcha. Alright. Another person.
Now that McNamara has lifted that silly lockdown of his, perhaps people around here will come to appreciate our training simulations. Perhaps there will be a renewed interest in them as people realize just how close to reality they are. But I digress. What did you want?
And you are...
Ah, the Outsider. I suppose it's too much to ask that jarhead Ramos to keep outsiders away from my research. I am Head Scribe Taggart, and I am much too busy to deal with the likes of you right now.
How may I assist you?
How may I assist you? Good to see you again. What can I help you with?
How much is the conversation? Brother Scribe. Brotherhood. Wow, that's... Yeah, that's cool, I guess. There's some burnt out crap.
Have you found it? I need to give my report to Hardin soon.
Alright, haven't found it.
Then we have nothing further to talk about.
We got business.
Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a
Where's
look.
Take this crap away. It just sucks. Armor, though, on the other hand. Oh, yeah.
Pleasure doing business with you. Bye.
Bye. Damn, look at that, my T50.
Who can tell me the primary components of gunpowder? Hello? Seems the destruction of the monorail didn't slow the incident. Yes, can I help you?
You were the last one to check out a missing laser pistol, right?
Oh, man. I told Watkins this wasn't going to work. Look, Watkins and I snuck out one day. She said it'd be a training exercise. Said she heard from a guy on one of the patrols that there was a gulch just southeast of here with scorpions in it, and that we had to check it out. There were scorpions out there, all right. We started using them for target practice, but before we knew it, the damn things were all around us. So we made a run for it, and in all the commotion, I dropped my pistol. Watkins keeps urging me to go back and get it, but that's not going to happen. You can go outside, though, can't you? You can return the pistol to Torres and clear this whole thing up for me.
Fine, I'll find your gun.
Great. When you find it, just turn it into Torres and I'll be in the clear.
Things I gotta do for people because they're lazy people. We're so fucking crazy these days, man. Alright. Oh, that guy's moving. That's an abomination. What the crap? Where am I supposed to find this stupid laser gun at? Wait a minute, bro. I am too jumped up right now. EPS little. Well, this gotta be a spot, right? Ah, son of a shit. Huh.
Will Sir be staying for any considerable length of time during Sir's visit?
Negative. I just want to buy some stuff.
Very
finale. Oh! I can't remember which freaking went the bunker.
Hey, have you found it? I need to give my report to Hardin soon.
Oh, come on. I got a laser pistol. Alright, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna help the boomers out.
I still can't believe how you ran through that artillery barrage.
Because I'm just that good. Alright, boomers. That's right. Sid the Eccentric is here to, I guess, do nice things for a change.
Hey!
Okay.
Saw you coming a mile away.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patience to tend to.
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
Shh, I have extensive medical knowledge. Let's see what I can do.
If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good.
Alright. Where we at? I'd say 2/3 of your people are probably gonna get helped. Perform operation. Upon further examination after cleaning the leg, you realize it can be saved. You carefully remove the existing stitches, clean the wound thoroughly, and restitch the wound closed using a much more effective procedure. Of course you haven't, because I did it. And this man looks like he has a serious infection. Proper treatments will kill him. Would you like to treat him? Yeah. With a combination of new natural herbs, bandages, and some disinfectant, you are able to clean the wound and help boost the patient's immune system.
Thought that man was done for.
Yeah, he was done for. Especially with your hands. This man appears to be severely injured, swelling around his face and neck, interfering with his breathing. Are you sure you want to treat him? Treat the patient. After carefully considering treatment options, you realize the patient is merely having a strong allergic reaction. By cleaning all wounds of ant venom and administering a steroid compound, you reduce the swelling and the patient's breathing returns to normal.
Yes, outsider?
Can you spare some medical supplies?
Sorry, friend. We really don't have a need for wasteland currency around here. We produce most of what we need.
Finish treating your patients.
Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine at least.
They spare me their lives, give me medicine. Any medical treatment?
I'm afraid medication...
Oh, we supply ourselves. Alright, where are we going? Broke your leg or something? What's wrong with
You're
you?
the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Well, I'm trying to get on your guys' good side, so I look to make myself useful. Who needs help around here?
Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis.
I'd like to know all about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure. I can spare the time.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale.
I mean, it's just like, Beyond Thunderdome story, right? Captain Walker and shit.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis.
Yeah, I kind of like how this looks a lot like the original Fallout.
Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But
You.
not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. How can I help you, outsider? So long.
Hey.
How can I help you, outsider? Wonderful. I'm sure you... Excellent. Imagine you're the first...
Oh no. I ended it too soon.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis.
Nellis.
Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our
God,
gates.
freaking blaster fucking up on me.
Until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
Alright, so,
now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
I have some questions about your people's history.
Ask away.
Why did your ancestors leave the safety of the vault?
So you know about the vaults?
Yeah.
Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Yeah, any detonation with a yield of less than a half-ton of TNT is boring.
Exactly. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But besides that, it's a heck with nitpicky restrictions. Anything else you want to know?
I'm surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Whereas your people have brought Geiger counters with you from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know?
How do you survive totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
You must cultivate soy or legumes for protein in addition to grains.
Indeed we do. Very impressive. Anything else you want to know?
What are howitzers doing at an Air Force base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
The howitzer battery is a monument to grit and resolve of your people.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We use them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Oh, to slip the surly bonds of earth and dance among the soaring birds.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know?
How'd you learn where to find the old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
You could attach ballast to the plane and then pull it here for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
Alright, they like me. Later, kid. I got other things to do.
Sorry, no time to talk, outsider.
Loyal, you got plenty of time.
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
Well, she doesn't want Embry to go now? I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways.
I passed through a place called Helios 1. Maybe I could find parts there.
Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging.
I'll be back. I got work to do.
Be sure to stop on back and let me know when the arrays are fixed.
Yeehaw! Sorry, I didn't mean to get that loud. Oh my god, it just killed me.
Hello.
What's up, Raquel?
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
Oh, Mother Pearl said I have a bug, or that you have a bug problem.
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
I can handle a few ants.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself.
Yeah, but
one other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Boy, where you at? Oh, you're Jack.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
I'm looking for ways to help you out. Anything come to mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
Where I come from, we discuss personal matters all the time.
That must be nice. Sharing yourself like that? Not being embarrassed or anything? Well, the thing is, there's this girl.
Tell me about her.
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Yeah.
What is it, outsider?
Quell said that you were working on some kind of weapon to fight against the giant ants.
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
Huh. Any signal over 22,000 hertz at 150 or more decibels should do the trick.
Hot damn, you're right! It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look. Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Yeah, I get through at breakfast. Yeah, they're not gonna get back up, buddy. Go be free.
Hello. What can I help you with?
Why are you still here?
Keeping watch, mostly. Trying to make sure the dangers of this plant are minimized.
Bye. Their fucking problem. Well, you know what? I think I really gotta do the optional stuff right there.
What's the situation with the...
The Braith. Right. Issue system and all that jazz.
Hello.
Oh yeah, come get that badass. Oh. Poor thing with your poor little head. Something. All right.
What's the situation with the giant ants?
Well, they were giant.
If that's so, why isn't the power back on? Remember how I told you to power up the generators when the ants are dead? Looks like you've still got some work left to do.
Oh, son of a... What's that? Oh. Yo, good lord.
Hello, outsider. Need something?
Can I get a code to use the VR pod in a mess hall?
No, those aren't for outsiders to use. Leave them alone.
I'm genuinely interested in your people's history. What are your pods for?
Well, if you genuinely care so much, they're flight simulators. If you don't know our history yet, you should see Pete and get the tour. We dream to one day rule the skies.
I repair the solar arrays and increase their efficiency.
An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future. Bye.
I am idolized. Hang on a second.
Good work with those. Later.
Ain't gonna play with the flash simulators, are ya? Bethesda.
Hello.
Hi. Better not be coming to talk to me. Got crap to do. Yeah, you better run. Only playing your little VR simulators. My beard is actually surprisingly a little short.
Evening. I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead?
Yeah, it's safe to go down. Yeah, it's safe to go down there now.
Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
Ain't misbehaving. And let's have the young heart. Wait. Oh, I gotta go find her in Crimson Caravan.
McLafferty's.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
I don't suppose you watch the boomers over Nellis sometimes, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside Nellis. There's a young man there who has a crush on you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
He's nice, maybe a little naive, seems convinced you're the love of his life.
Really? That's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Is there any way the boomers would let me visit Nellis?
Well, I'll ask Pearl to make an exception for it.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
Okay, because I don't want to be the only person who's like, oh, meet over Nellis. Pearl, where you at, Pearl? Pearl.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Jack's interested in a girl.
Well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
She works at the Crimson Caravan.
She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
Mom! It would be Mum. Hi, Dex. It would mean a lot to Jack if she could come to Nellis. Wait, hold on. Gotta get my shades on. Call me Sid Who Respects.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about inbreeding. Well, I think I've done everything I can to help out.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Yeah, if they do remaster, I will probably buy this one, of course, because, you know, it's Fallout, of course, my gig. But, yeah, I would say probably whenever Fallout Prime does Season 2, maybe? And they kind of add in, like, a little extra quest of, like, after the Battle of Hoover Dam is done. I'm excited. Hopefully they just kind of add more to it. Right now I'm doing... Young Hearts. Alright, where's this little twerp at? Don't tell me I have to go back outside. Oh yeah, come on, yeah. Yeah, I'm helping out the boomers. Oh no, they're the boomers. There you go. Oh, Jack.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
I totally get this guy. Good news. She feels the same way about you.
She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the Gunners or to Pearl?
You married her? What? I spoke to Pearl, but Janet needs a way past the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the Gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Ah, yes. Oddly enough. Gash it and joke with yourself. Or boo rah. Redheads, my one weakness. What the fuck is this going on? I'm like jacked up on coffee right now, so I'm just. Alright, where's this chick at? In a bunker? Hey, yeah, wake up.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Oh, you're just a chatterbox, aren't you?
Hello again. How's your boomer friend?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about him again.
I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
I got a boomer uniform for you to wear while you cross through the Nellis.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
But where you're going, you're not going to need any money. This doesn't make any sense.
McLafferty
Right. Where? Really? Those heels?
Welcome back.
Janet asked me to talk to you about releasing her from her contract.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
Opening up trade with the boomers would be easier with Janet and their camp. Wouldn't you agree?
Intriguing. Janet puts in a good word for me, and the Crimson Caravan gains exclusive access to the boomers. Yes, it works for me. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
Sucker. So So if there's one thing I've learned about Obsidian games, it's a lot of go to one place, talk to another.
Evening.
Hey, wait back up.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
I convinced her to pay you what you owed. You're free to leave.
That's great. I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you.
Freaking jack me off. Where in the fuck is it? That's right. I say wordy turns.
Hi. I can't believe I'm going to meet my red-headed lady soon. I'm really nervous about it.
Do what I do. Just kind of have a moment to yourself and then go. I got scrap metal for you.
Cool. How much can you spare?
Just one.
Thanks. Thanks for dropping.
Can you think of any ways that... Wait, hold on.
Like I said, I can never get enough scrap. Me? I work... Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years, so a younger's gotta learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with him.
I still gotta talk to him. So, my companions. So I took a lot of trips back over to, Old World Blues. Besides, I always use the, you interrupted me. Anyways, but yeah, no, like, usually I will actually use, what's her face? The, Nightkin. What's her name? Daisy? I can't remember her name. That sweet old lady.
Hi. I can't believe I'm going to meet my red...
Yeah, she becomes like the main like character of this game. What am I supposed to do with this guy now? Alright, return to Jack. Okay, meet Jack back at Nellis. Got it. Is that like a time I gotta do this? But I don't know. I had to take a trip over to Old World Blue, so I just haven't got her back yet. Because that's where I stationed my headquarters at. Oh, by the way, you missed it earlier. I was like going down where all the freaking scorpions will like start attacking over there by the hidden bunker. Oh man. And I scared the crap out of myself because like one of the big ones just like pops up right in front of me whenever I turned around. Yeah, I screamed. I screamed.
Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Alright, I guess we got that done.
Don't get blown up.
Yeah, this game still scares the crap out of me sometimes. And look at all them hundreds. Guess I'll just increase my sneak. And yeah, level on up. Here, certified attack. I sneak. You're so sneaky that you can sneak even with your Pip-Boy light on. Anytime the Pip-Boy light is on, you gain a sneak bonus to offset the light sneak penalty. Yeah, this right here kind of takes a second because I want to do them all. True. I just wish this one right here, I wish they didn't like nerf it, because this one right here, you only gain like 20 action points, and instead of like just having the whole thing filled like in 3. Yeah, we'll do that. Spears, I really don't use VATS all that much to really justify
great
that.
To finally meet you.
Hi there. It's great to meet you as well.
I'm glad you made it out here. You're even more stunning up close than you were at a distance.
And you're even more handsome up close. Do you think it'll be okay if I hang around here for a little while, so we can get to know each other better?
Of course it would. I'll have you set up with some quarters with some of the other women.
Hello.
And like that, I prevented inbreeding from happening. It just reminds me on how lonely I am in my house playing this game. But luckily, somebody's talking to me. Okay. Valor, speak to Loyal about Boomer's plans to raise the bottom of the bomber from the bottom of the Lake Mead. Alright, we ain't done with these guys yet. I would have to say, these guys are probably the more fun to do quests for. Even though you never get to use the VR pilot thing. That's kind of a bummer. Where the crap is this guy? But overall though, it sucks walking around this place because there's not a lot of location icons to fast travel to, which kind of sucks. But hey, what can you do? I seriously just walking in a big old circle again? God damn it! Where you at, Loyal? There you are, yeah. Oh,
Earl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
True. Although right now I'm still debating if I want to help out the NCR or help myself out. I can't bring myself to help out Caesar because it's kind of the whole slavery thing I'm not cool with. Lady in the water, what's that?
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum.
Word.
Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
How do you expect to raise a bomber from the bottom of the lake?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
It's so simple. Why haven't you done it?
Maybe you don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot outside Nellis in over 50 years. You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all.
Alright, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
Any idea how to get to the bottom of the lake without drowning, huh?
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
He's definitely working on something now, lucky fella.
I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Laura said you could help me breathe underwater.
I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Corn silk, rubber hose, and a removal adhesive would make a good hermetic seal.
That's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather.
Yeah, both. Yeah, you wouldn't notice if I was excited or not. Alright, let's go do this.
Don't get blown up.
Alright. You know, sometimes I kind of wonder if I should just start stupid conspiracy theories and just to draw in a bigger crowd. Because I got some goofy ideas. I got a couple. Yeah, you little kid. Alright. Mirelurks. Yeah. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. I think might have... Wait, share your platform? There we go. Let us start from Colville Bay. By the way, got the T-50 power armor. I can't show the front, really, because, you know, Thesta. Although... That's right, I'm a redhead too, rocking the mohawk. Oh, there's my kitty. Ah, crap! Fuck cat doors. Oh, there's more. Love my plasma explosion. Alright. Is that a harpoon? Little fishies, got some coral here that should be here. Wait. I think this isn't VR right now. Crash B-29, look at that thing. See, it's a melt plane. Because if you look underneath, you can see its nuts. What the fuck? do I put my deplorable ballots at, though? Oh, there we go. Right where it's kind of highlighted. There we go. And we got some boats over here. Where's the plane at? Oh, wait, hold on. Got case of the dumps. There we go. Duh. Yay! Now let's go see what she looks like underneath. She got them big titties floating underneath right there. Had to get my motorboat in. Bang. What a damn. So I'm kind of debating if I want to go buy a Quest 3 tomorrow. Hello, Mr. Loyal.
Really?
It's
So
like
we may see our dream of flight
$500.
soon?
500 caps.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
Your plan worked. The plan floated up, seemed to be intact.
That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis.
You got the robots? How exactly do you plan to get the plane back here? Well, actually, I'm just not going to question. I'm glad I've helped.
Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Yeah, but you know, you gotta do the elbow thing and stack them all up on there and catch them all at once. 500 caps. But, I think I could do it. I just gotta, put in like a pretty decent amount of overtime over at the workplace. Alright. Valor, let Pearl know your job is done. Alright. True. Then I can start like streaming that. I just hopefully when I'm streaming that, like I have enough internet power to stream and connect to the computer with Wi-Fi. Hopefully. I know I got like the Alien game that they got on VR right now. I got that one. I just haven't got to play yet because I kind of want to start playing it whenever I get the new or get the Quest 3. And then I can start doing like a bunch of Quest 3 games. I get a lot of Quest or VR games, anyways, I should say. Where the hell's she at? Well, I'm not gonna sell the old one. I got an old buddy of mine I told about. I wonder if I do. I'm probably just gonna hook him up with my old Quest 2. I must keep my word. That's crap. Go right here. There she is.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
I've spoken to Loyal. The B-29 is on the way.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child.
Not really.
You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so.
There may be a battle in the near future at the Hoover Dam. Can you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
See you later.
Bye.
Oh, so, hey, Dex. I was looking up on... Oh, Dex is gone. Alright, Dex. I got you, buddy. Alright, well... It is 11 o'clock. I've been playing this game for like 2 hours now. Get a little tired. I got a house I gotta clean up too because I don't want to do it over the weekend. So, I'll save right here. And... I'm gonna switch on over to the internet. There we go. And I just want to say... Thank you for watching Villains Rise Adventure, where Sid is playing Fallout New Vegas. Get back on that. If good, leave a like, subscribe. You know, don't have to. Overall, I'm just doing this for fun. Hit the bell icon so you know whenever I'm doing this stuff. Hopefully here for too long. I'll be doing some Quest games. Also VR games. I really don't know why I'm saying Quest games, but it's just VR. So, yeah. Yeah, so trying to upgrade here. Also, I think in July, probably do... Well, actually, once I get done with Fallout, because I want to try to finish this one up, I am going to do probably RoboCop again. Especially now since I got a better PC and that there's going to be a DLC for the game coming out in July. And also Outer Worlds 2. Old fella in a small shack. What you talking about, Dex? Got me all distracted right now. Oh, I found him. Didn't I? But anywho. Oh, okay. There you are. But yeah, Mr. Dix, we'll go ahead and get off here, sir. And, need some house. You have yourself a good evening, good weekend, and all that jazz. And I'll see you soon. And, yeah. Peace. And stay vital, my friends.